my old man taught me how to fight, and I was about 12 years old. I got beat up so much at Catholic school. My old man took me out behind the garage. He said, "Look, let me tell you something." We was talking, and he said, "What happened?" Well, he put the stick on my shoulder. He made me cross the line, and I crossed the line, and he crossed the line, and he said, my old man said, "Man, fuck all that fair fight shit." He said, "You got one goal when you out in the streets, is to get home. Ain't no referees in that damn schoolyard. Ain't nobody giving you no money. Win the fight and get home." And he showed me a couple of moves, and he said, I said, "Well, he put me in a headlock." He said, "Next time you do that, bite the shit out of him." I tried to eat that motherfucker. I tried to eat him. He got me in the headlock. I turned, and he hollered and screamed. I wouldn't let go. He let go of me. I wouldn't let go of him. And I was the biggest buster punk. I didn't give a damn. They stopped messing with my ass. "Man, you better be cool. He'll bite you. He must be hungry. He'll try to eat you." You're damn right I'll eat your ass. I'll bite the shit out your ass. He goes, "Man, when you go, somebody open your ass, you're about a fair fight. This is some bullshit."
Toe the line and put him up like an old Irish boxer. Nah, we ain't doing that.
They even since you said that, I gotta say this bullshit. Even back in the military, in the days of the Civil War, and England came over here, they fought, real stiff and shit. They got mad at the settlers for hiding behind trees. Y'all are cheating. Y'all hide behind trees and shit.
Ain't no cheating. What the hell you talking about?
Shot, huh?
And they was wearing those bright ass red coats. Easy target. Pop pop.
You got the settlers up in trees and hide behind trees and hiding behind rocks, and y'all up there lined up, one kneeling on the ground and somebody over him. That shit look real good in practice.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That shit look real good in practice. Me run this musket up your ass right quick. See how that work out.
Man, you cracking me up today, dude. Hey, before we continue, let me remind everybody to hit that like button if you are enjoying everything you're hearing, and please hit that subscribe button as well if you are entertained. You are tuned into N.W.A. Stories with Lonzo. That is Alonzo Williams, the godfather of West Coast hip hop. I am Dusty Vision. Let's keep it pushing. I see a couple of questions in the comments, so we're definitely going to get to those. But first off, Lonzo, we can spend maybe the majority of the last of the show talking about this. Today, this past week was Jerry Heller's birthday, October 6th, 1940. We've talked about Jerry in the past. People seem to like that conversation, and we still have new listeners every single day. So let's talk a little bit about Jerry Heller. Tell everyone how you met Jerry Heller and what were your first impressions of him.
I met Jerry Heller at Michel'le Records. He had a partner, him and his partner, Maury Alexander. They didn't really work out in Michel'le. They were just always around there. And Maury had signed the Dream Team. Jerry had signed Egyptian Lover. And we were just about to get our deal with Sony. And he was trying to become my manager. So he got real friendly with me. And we hit it off. I mean, anytime somebody wants to do business with you, they gonna make sure they hit it off with you for the most part. And because we had a deal, I already had a manager. Swamp Dog was my manager already. And we were about to go to CBS. They already made us the offer, $100,000. And I'm like, okay. And I get in trouble a lot because I do thinking. I think from time to time. I'm like, well, wait a minute. They're gonna give me $100,000. I told my lawyer. He said, "Man, they offered you $100,000." I said, "Cool." I said, "Do I need a manager?" He said, "For what?" Manager, his job is to go get you the deal, and that's what he paid me 20% for. I said, "Okay, cool." They came to us, gave us the deal, made us an offer. So what do we do? What do we need now? He said, "All you gotta do is negotiate the contract." Do I need a manager for that? And he says, "No." So Jerry, I didn't hire Jerry right away. I did the deal myself, just me and my lawyer. But Jerry was always around. He was always around, and he was acting as a consultant because he still wanted to be a part of the team. Because at that time I had the most shit going on. I had already got, mind you, I got CIA a record deal, and I also got a deal for Wrecking Crew. So I landed 2 deals on my own So I'm playing my own executive, but this is a lot to do and still be in the group. And we were cool. And he, told me all the stories, invited me out to the pad and shit. We hung out. And finally, Eazy, we got our deal, and we couldn't find some money. We were missing about, I think it was like about $6,000 we couldn't find. I did the math on the contract. We were missing about 6 racks. And I told Jerry about it, and Jerry found the money. It was at the union. And when he found that extra $1,500 apiece, you could have swore he walked on water and feed the masses with a loaf of bread and a couple of fish. It was all Jerry Heller. That's all you heard about was Jerry Heller. And that's when we decided to make him my manager. It was a group decision. And because of the notoriety he got from getting us that money, Eazy wanted to meet him. That's Eazy was around doing his demos and shit. And that pretty much was it. I introduced him to Eazy E. And like I said before, I said in my documentary, N.W.A, now not Lonzo, that, when he first he didn't want to meet him. And when he finally met him, I remember, and this is the part, I know sometimes people say, man, you be lying, you know too much. No, I feel like Jaguar right sometimes. Because I know shit that most people don't know. I know a lot of shit. There's nobody to refute me. There's nobody to co-sign, but there's nobody to refute me either. So I can say things, and if like I said all the time, I ain't got a lot to kick it. I don't have a lot to kick it. My history goes too deep. We have to make up shit to kick it. But he didn't want to meet Eazy, and when he met him, he was still very reluctant about dealing with it. In fact, he came to me and says, "Hey, man, how do I, a Jewish guy from the Valley, deal with a group from Compton called Niggas with Attitudes?" And I told him very carefully. And in his book, and some of his interviews, he'll tell you, "Oh, when I met Eazy, it was like I met John Lennon, I met one of the Beatles." No. But again, that was his story. And I noticed as these stories get told by various people, everybody's a goddamn hero. Everybody's a goddamn hero. Everybody's a goddamn hero. Everybody can predict the future. Everybody saw, had vision. Bullshit. Nobody knew a goddamn thing. This shit was still under pressure. This shit was being rejected. People forget this shit was not embraced by the mainstream. Anybody, the record stores, the public, nobody embraced so-called gangster rap in the very beginning. That shit didn't become acceptable for the most part until after the Rodney King situation. And that's when, shortly after that, I think right around that time, that's when the FBI letter came, and got blown up. Because it was